This is Carlos Cousins. The following SAT writing question is asking for the best way to write a sentence. So this is in the context of the conclusion paragraph of the entire passage. So we're talking about the fact that here we begin with the future of warfare and weaponry remains subject to contingencies and events that can't be predictive. And I'm only reading the first sentence here. So little doubt exists that the weapons of the future have been increasingly sophisticated and the traditional role and appearance of a warrior will actually change. So it's actually going to happen. All right. And now the last sentence says, in the end, whether we like it or not, LARs are going to be major. And so this is strangely worded already. That sounds a bit strange. Major how? Are they going to be a major problem, a major concern? And so society is going to have to deal with it. A bit strange again. This is very colloquial in a way that makes it acceptable, okay? Even before they fire their first shot. This sounds strange because the tone isn't in line with the rest of the passage. Making society deal with it so that it becomes acceptable sounds a bit strange. Potentially, we need to talk about it in order for us to come to certain agreement about what the place of these robots will be in life. So let's look for an answer that looks kind of like that. Accordingly, the issues surrounding LARs are unlikely to be resolved anytime soon. Okay, great. Accordingly, because of what has been discussed here, blurring the distinction between weapons and warriors, in terms of make autonomous decisions, it's going to be very difficult. So accordingly, because of those things, it's not going to be resolved anytime soon. And killed robots will continue to remain contentious. So we're not really going to find like a good answer for everybody to be satisfied. Potentially become even more so even before they fire the other first shot. This sounds a lot more realistic. It's not quite what the original was saying, but it doesn't really make sense that we're going to reach an answer that will make everybody happy. This seems okay. Let's see if we find something else. To conclude, one must weigh the advantages and disadvantages of AR technology before rushing to judgment about them. This sounds a bit strange. It seems that we've been talking about the fact that this is going to be a potentially dangerous thing that we're going to have to deal with. So it's not about just sort of assessing whether or not there will be a good thing or a bad thing, but how we can control whatever it actually is. It's not about coming to terms with the fact that it will occur. It's about actually taking an action to stop it from becoming a disadvantage and making sure that it remains an advantage. So we want action here, not acceptance. That's why this one doesn't make sense. The only certainty is that LARs are not going away soon. So we just need to, well, they're not really around right now. So this is strange. They will be around in the future. We've got models. So we just need to get used to them, learn as much as possible about them, and hopefully together we can find a good place for them in our understanding of how the military works. It's not really a big portion of the military right now. It's been said, all we have are models. So I hope that helped with this problem, and happy prepping.